Hi, in this video we're going to be discussing the Corsair class from Titan Quest. Corsair class consists of defense and rogue masteries. So it's a solid melee class, but it seems to be not as popular as some of the others. But yeah, let's go into it. I'll start discussing with the defense skills, although I think you should probably start with rogue because defense is really slow at the start and rogue is a better master to start with. I think more of your skills you're going to use from defense, so I'll start with defense mastery. Right. First things first, on the left hand side we've got the three defensive trees. We've got adrenaline, rally, and battle awareness. I would advise you to get at least one, preferably two. So here I went for adrenaline and battle awareness, but you could go for rally instead of any one of them. See whichever you prefer basically. Then for other defensive skills we've got quick recovery, which is a temporary buff. It's pretty good. Usually good for late game, so you don't have to get it right away. You actually just, if you get it like 1 point at least right away, then you can max it later. Got other really important skills in defense, obviously, as I say, the shield passives, which are shield smash, disable, and pulverize. They have a chance to proc, so it's good to have them because they will be always coming up during the battle without you having to activate. Another good passive skill is armor handling because that reduces the strength requirement for armors and stuff, so that's good. Then we've got Colossus form, 1 point usually in that is sufficient. And we've got two offensive skills, shield charge and batter. You don't have to get both of them, you can get just one of them. Shield charge is probably better to get, but if you have spare skill points, and batter is another good one. You could just put 1 point in it and one in synergy if you wish, or if you wish you could max it. It's up to you. Depends on how many spare skill points you basically have. But yeah, that's pretty much defense. If you see, we went for quite a lot of skills in defense. Now if you go to rogue, one of the reasons also I said to go for rogue first is because you can get the left mouse button skill here straight away. See, calculate strike. So that's good to just replace a regular attack. So then you will be, building up a charge, and your every fourth hit will be stronger than usual. Now other good skills, blade honing is good. Just remember, blade honing mostly works with the sharp. Actually, the weapons you most likely to be using as a Corsair would be either spears or swords. I wouldn't really recommend clubs or axes because you can't benefit from the piercing damage modifiers which the rogue mastery gives you. So spears and swords are better, especially spears. Right, so Envenom Tree, that's pretty much good for every rogue class. Since this isn't really a poison oriented build, I'll just suggest to go for mostly for Nightshade and Mandrake. But if you do decide to go for poison related, then you should max out the other skills in it as well. Lethal Strike, of course, that's a really useful skill in the Rogue Mastery. Does colossal amount of damage, so it's good against sort of bosses and any tough enemies. And then we've got some, supplementary skills which sort of help out, like Poison Gas Bomb. The reason you put 1 point in it is because it can really slow down a group of enemies, so that's good. And then you got the Flash Powder, which is sort of panic button, stun enemies around you. And the knives, that's quite good as well because any enemy that the knife hits will be affected by your Envenom Tree, so all those Mandrake effects and stuff will work their magic. I also want to mention actually the traps, because I didn't go for the traps here, but if you prefer you can actually go for traps instead of something else, so you can sacrifice points elsewhere and go for traps, and they could be a good pet for this class. So especially important the top skill there, improved firing mechanism, which will cause the sort of 3 shots to come out at the same time rather than one, so it makes them really powerful. So yeah, you can either go for traps or you can just ignore them. I just quickly mention the stats. Corsair is just your typical melee class really, so a typical ratio of 2 points in strength for every point in dexterity usually works, and you don't need any in intelligence because you're not utilizing any elemental damage. If you are running out of energy really fast, then usually 3 or 4 points can fix that. And health is usually not advisable because it's better to be able to resist the damage with good armor, defensive ability, and resistances, rather than having just tons of health. So yeah, just 2 points in strength to 1 point dexterity is a good ratio for this class. And that's about it.